So
Alright. Did you toss folks?
Can I use the red trinket? Is
Yeah.
it okay now?
Yeah.
Just don't.
I don't know. There's no reason to. What's the, if there's like a 1% chance of lagging the server out, why take it? Alright, I
Makes you
posted
cool.
the write-ups. What I need you guys to just actually look at is on the council one. What abilities affect other abilities? So when you're a duck, when it's removed, it'll hit anyone near you, but it'll also hit the bear and interrupt him during rage. When you're a duck, you can eat the flowers. For charge, we need to aim it at Airwind crate during constricting.
okay.
When you guys are when Song of the Dragon puts an absorb shield on you, you need to run into the flowers to break your absorb shield. Then there's some other duck stuff we might do.
Wait, is this the same room as the tree boss?
No, there's
Looks
just
like
a
it,
lot of
but
very
no.
similar rooms in this raid.
Yeah.
There's an identical copy of this room on the opposite side that's just red.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Did they
it's
do a
literally this
fly-through
room but
or
fire.
something?
Yep.
I got a DK.
Isn't that a Final Fantasy thing where all the rooms are the same?
Plus DK thing?
Send. Alright, buff up, eat up. So we're just gonna see what order their abilities come out. Looks like their energy starts at Urkdos going first. So we'll need to have Duck Boys CC Urkdos when he's raging. Crate, I think the main tank swap is Urkdos's frontal slash. So
Yeah.
speeds to the sides.
Yeah.
Alright, moving in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Like how Cert was just like, hey, I'm a DPS DK.
It looks like Airwind just leaps around maybe. So that's the tank mechanic. These are the flowers, those green things.
Sorry, I was just picking up people. Are we starting on Urkdos or?
They all need to die at the same time, but don't worry about that for now.
Well, that's the debuff there.
This is charge. Looks like Airwind isn't doing her thing. So for the charge, we need to have people soak it. It's like 2 isn't a big deal. Alright, if you're a duck, go eat some flowers. You go eat flowers, use your sprint ability to run fast. And then once you eat enough flowers, you can preen to remove it.
Dude, what the fuck
all
is
the way
this?
over
What is
there.
this fight? Holy shit.
Thanks.
So,
Who the boss, me?
Duck Boys, you need to cleanse yourself on Urkdos once you eat enough flowers. So run over to Urkdos and preen
The
yourself.
boss is the center dozer, the pip and everything else is here.
None of them are moving.
Really?
Yes.
Right,
The only one that moves is Urkdos.
Alright, these are the flowers that we have to eat on the ground. Where were they
So right
spawning?
then-
Randomly or under people? You can bait them in a
It
group.
looked like it was in mid, but we can try all baiting. Everyone like stand under the boss, take your debuffs to the sides. So
That-
right
that's
then,
pretty guess you
the
want.
second round of ducks, you need to eat flowers quick, run over to the boss, and dispel yourself. You
Tuffy
should
going.
have 3 buttons, one of them is a sprint, one of them is an eat, and another one cleanses yourself once you've eaten enough. Alright, pulling to mid this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe deep and die.
So here are flowers.
Venomous strike.
Take spears out, that's those poisons. Do not poison dispel them until they're out of the group.
We
Blue.
yeah, we don't drop shit. Okay.
Isn't this exciting?
So duck boys, just eat some flowers.
Venom.
And boss isn't doing ultimate yet, so you can... Actually, you can probably hold it. Look at Urctus's... Oh, you can't run over everyone. So if you're a duck and you cleanse yourself, you also hit any players that you cleanse
Breathe
yourself.
deep and die.
The blue
Alright,
arrow
good.
on your
So you
head
see
is.
Urctus is ducked now?
Duck, okay. Okay. So you
Oh,
can't-
don't run over to the boss when he's not raging.
This fight is absolutely
Breathing
stupid.
venom.
This could be great on LFR. So excited.
Oh my god.
Let's run through to eat.
Okay, the next ult is gonna be Erwin's crate. So I think the charge after this one,
Poison blooms.
the charge after this one will have to hit Erwin.
Try to free him off the poisons.
Venomous strike.
So we're getting Erwin's slow soon, with Urctus's charge into Erwin.
Take you.
Freedom didn't work.
What happens if you step into
Out of my
flowers
way,
without the
blundering oaf.
Just the same.
It's quite a lot of them. 100k every half second.
So is Pip just gonna be randomly eating the healers? Is he not tankable, or what's his deal?
Venomous.
Yeah. Only the bear is tankable, the other two just fucking do whatever.
Do not eat all the flowers here. We need a flower up for Pip's ult soon.
Poison.
We have to see if we can control Pip. See like just a DPS tank some problem? Oh, he's just sitting there chewing.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He just
Yeah, position though.
you don't
I
want him
think.
on a healer.
It's not. We have threat on him.
Yeah,
So
we,
weird.
Okay, you need to run into the flowers to break your absorb here. So look at your absorb, it's Song of the Dragon, you have 200k. Step into a flower until it's gone. You need to make sure you clear this debuff before Song of the Dragon is over, or you explode.
Sleep now.
And now, if you become a duck, we can clean up all the flowers again.
I am out of range.
Poison
So
blue.
Urctus is the next ult, which is the...
I require a target.
we need to duck him once he enrages. It's gonna be in a while though. So don't worry about these ducks on the boss. The next round of ducks will be on the boss.
can you cleave if he's in between the two of them? Can you cleave all three of them?
Too far away.
He's saying like, is he fat enough to hit
Yeah.
super wide?
Anyone else die to your preen not working?
Venomous.
If you AFK in the flower too long, I think it deals damage to you.
Yeah, it was
Breathe deep.
And where do you want to send the charges that don't need a hitter? Just closest wall?
The farther you get away, the less damage the raid takes. So it's the amount of people who soak the charge and how far you get away from it, I think is how it works. Let me check.
He seems to be running straight through to whatever wall he first glides to. So we could send him all the way across the room if we want, or keep him close.
Looks like on heroic it's just based on the number of soakers. I kind of want to say through mid is bad, but we can try that.
Gratuitous quacking is. Alright, wait, the only thing I'd like us to control, I mean, it doesn't even matter, the flowers are just out of the way anyway.
Jelly, do you want to see what happens when you spam taunt on Pip?
Okay.
Give him a little wiggle.
Well, what I was saying is that because he's always just fucked off, just keeping the boss on him I think is ideal. He's not doing anything, but he's still taking damage. Is it shared?
I'm lost.
1.
It's not shared. You have to kill him at the same time. Bear has like twice as much health as them. It seems like he's always kind of in the middle and she's always on the outer ring. So I'm wondering if we generally keep him in the middle like this. Or in between them, I
I
mean.
need to target something first.
Take poisons out, cleanse them when they're out of the group. You can soak this charge, don't bother avoiding it unless you already soaked a charge.
I guess if it goes far enough to the wall.
If you can reflect polymorph bomb.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're trying to position Nurkdos and we're just killing everyone, dude.
Dude, you juked around twice. I was like, I'm moving left, I'm moving right.
Okay, we need a duck Rictos. Are we out of ducks? Okay, new ducks. You need to eat and then preen on Rictos. Melee, you just need to not get hit by the duck boys.
Can we
Good. Other duck boys can run away. Get away.
can we tank let me see how far we can go here. Can we tank like in one of these corners, or have the raid in one of these corners, you tank in front? I just want to see
Use
if
your
it keeps
ping.
the fuckers together. Oh yeah, I'm over here. Just want to see if there's
Use
Oh
your
my God.
ping!
What that means.
Venomous.
They made a mechanic just for this.
Oh my god. The ping bites.
Take your poisons out to be cleansed.
Poison blooms.
At center of map.
Isn't this exciting?
Next is Erwin crate, so you're gonna.
Breathing venom.
I'm gonna charge. Take. Oh my god.
Yeah, this shit is...
I feel like we just need to charge at Erwin every time, and melee will follow us
Okay.
to disposition it.
So we
We
just
have
wanna...
fallen.
Like hearth with a fool
Okay,
such
because
a
he has,
dwarf.
especially because he has a. He's not targeting anyone with the charge, right? He's just
He's on the main tank.
going through tank. Yeah, so tank him in a wall. That's what I was trying to tell you.
What I'm saying is we need to follow Erwin around with the charge. Like, his charge kind of lines up with when she leaps, so we can follow Erwin around with Urkdos with the charge.
What does she target?
What do you mean?
She goes where
Following
the
her
fuck she
around, right?
wants.
She just. What is she?
And dark.
What is moving her?
Her!
Her! She leaps!
Stan, what do you not understand?
No,
The
is she
assigned two
leaping?
mobs do whatever they want.
Is she leaping at a player or leaping at
She's
a random
running-
part on map?
She's leaping at the, like, white edge of this ring in mid.
So she's leaping wherever the fuck she wants.
Yes, you see how she just leapt over there?
I was trying to see if there was a player there, and all I see is your tank thing.
So this is cleanse on a flower, drop your absorb shield.
When they scream, I'll let them know.
let's die here and go again.
Tanking this whole thing in the middle of the room just looks really stupid, is what I'm trying to say. Like, we need to find an edge or something. There's so much pointless movement.
Okay.
So I
What
want to see if
think
she
you're
leaves
supposed to do is
more
every
control on
time
the edge.
Urkdos charges, that's when we should follow Erwin.
I don't think you follow a boss that's randomly across the room off a leap unless you can control her leap. Which is why I'm telling you, see what happens if you corner or at least have a smaller area of effect here.
I do not have a target.
Looks completely just pointless to have her in the center of the room.
Everyone is coming over to Skull on the far right. Everyone to Skull side. And stay over here so we can see how far she leaps away.
The other thing you can do is if wherever she is, only range is on her. You just keep this dude here against wall with Pip against wall, because Pip is on a player the whole time. If we have them there, then just range can target her and we don't randomly run across the room following her.
Stay over at Skull.
The problem is Pip definitely goes in the side of the room, right?
Yep.
No, Pip
Yeah.
is on a player. Like, he's always munching on someone, unless he stays there.
He's
Let's see.
always in center.
I require a target.
Breathe deep and die.
I mean, the flowers don't bait on players either, at least.
Yeah, the flowers are
Not
in
good.
mid.
Wherever.
So the whole fight is just in the center
It's
room.
ridiculous.
Make sure the people are out before you cleanse them with poison.
The charge here is ideal, but them just being fucked off is awful.
Isn't this
See it real?
You're welcome.
Reminds me of Assault.
Yeah. I like to be in front of the boss, you know.
Of course, of course.
breathe deep and die.
Okay, so this is done, nothing.
Yeah,
Breathe
this we
deep.
can't do anything
You
about
duck
it.
him.
Die.
Well,
Like,
it-
it
what it
might
has done
be-
is she's just not leaping on anyone or leaping anywhere. She's just been standing there. She hasn't
What
left
it might
actually
be
at all.
is she might leap to the opposite side of Urkdos.
Oh, the main thing is that she hasn't left. She's been standing there.
She
Just
just
like leaping, yeah, but like in her little like
At least I'm laughing.
10-yard radius as opposed to clear across the room. It's interesting.
maybe it's like the mobs in Nell's lair, where if Urkdos is too close to her, then she leaps away.
Movement is really bad here.
So Crate, let's try always aim charge at Erwin.
Yeah.
For soakers on the charge, I want melee to soak the first one, hunters to soak the second, and then just soak when your debuff is gone. So we're taking less red damage, we're taking a lot right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Those who threaten the dream will fall.
Seems like this first leap at least is deterministic, so
And die.
if we can figure out what's causing that, then we'll be good.
Venomous strike.
Take poisons out, cleanse them when they're out of the group.
Poison.
Melee soak this
blue.
charge. We cannot taunt, or we can taunt during the frontal crate, it doesn't swap.
Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, we got a charge in 5, and then charge over to her.
And die.
We need
Oh,
to duck the
no.
boss first.
Breathe deep.
Get out of the way of the duck boys, don't get polyed. Good. Next charge is going through mid. Ooh, Okay, I'm going to you guys. What didn't charge? My bad. Okay, we're dead.
And that's actually like really fast.
Okay, so it doesn't spell queue the charge, it skips charge during the ultimate.
Nice.
So all abilities are skipped during ultimates.
Poison blooms.
Okay, so it seems like you can suck the charge behind. You don't have to be like between boss and person.
Oh, as long as you're in his hitbox.
Creeping.
I mean, I can't tell if I reduced the damage, but I definitely got hit by it, and we didn't die.
No, if you got the trample debuff, it means you got hit by it.
Go ahead and die. We'll go again without me killing all you guys.
I think people are supposed to get hit by the duck bomb.
Which one?
It's the one that just transformed you into a duck. Because we don't have enough people to clear all the plants.
I think you have to convert some people by splashing them, right? Because it doesn't it like if you have someone in your radius, don't they get turned into a duck too? Or is that just coincidence? Yeah.
So we can have dedicated reduck boys. But we do need some plants down before Pip's ult, the dragon's ult.
Don't you
As the
only need one?
only
In
one
theory.
One plant for... Like, literally everyone can clear for one plant,
Yeah, I guess
right?
so. Yeah.
Just would you so humor me. I think you tank Urktos in center with Pip and you just leave range on Irwin if this is like a split DPS thing. I think that's your cleavers just stay on Ursa with Pip next to him since he just stays in center. And then let Irwin do whatever the fuck she wants and just put your range. Do we have Destro?
Okay. Then where do we want to send charge? Also, we should mark a side where
You
you're
can
not
still
gonna
send
stand
charge
as a-
Send it
towards
through
Irwin.
Irwin still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just pivoting off center then.
4, 3,
Just careful with the frontals.
1.
Can we?
So I'll just tank right on Pip on pull. It seemed kind of nice for at least on pull to have it in that spot we were at. And maybe we transition afterwards. Also, I feel like this frontal is like take 2 crate, but I don't.
It's
Well,
weird.
no, I guess not.
It's one of those things that.
The thing you wanna minimize, it's not nice to have it there, is because ducks have to like sprint all the way across the room for some of these flowers. If we're just centered, it's easier. Like as in if we get Pip centered, then it's just...
Venomous strike.
So like in actual raid group, we just control the DPS split, I think.
Right.
Too far away.
Poison blooms.
So I think. So whoever that is Milan? Duck the boss.
Breathe.
Careful melee. Careful melee. Careful melee. Careful melee. Other
Well,
ducks
good
can
clear.
just eat and then fuck off.
You can only eat 3. So after that, just change back.
Trade did what I did.
Timers would be nice.
Yeah, I think we always have to do like 1-2 then move. Otherwise, only move during charge.
Can you throw a marker down just so that the people that need dispel go to like roughly the same area?
How long till ult?
Killing you guys again. Okay, I need to be better about this.
Yeah, you just tank him facing Pip till he's doing the thing on Airwin.
That's
Not
what we
even
did.
actually.
And kill people.
I am out of range.
Just keep it in the same location. What do we need the thing to hit Airwin for? Is it
This.
killing her ultimate? Yeah. It's just for this one, right? Yeah, that's the only one.
Out of my way, blundering oaf.
Yeah, so it's just one that you have to turn on her.
Problem is every reposition has these frontals.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're trying to
Yeah, but
figure
you're
out.
just letting the bosses move you too much, I think.
Like we do that 1-2, now we can move the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 funnels or charge. Yeah, I got it now.
this charge.
And just ignore it and speed taunt it back. Exactly, just like that. Just always back to Pip. But the problem is taunting it back and being able to fucking turn it before that cone does.
So like, I feel like we should always, wherever he charges to, we need to try to flip him to where he charged. Because every time he comes back, he instantly does the cone and is just sniping everyone. Because they're not expecting it.
Oh, don't clear, don't clear, don't clear. Get rid of these
Charge
swords.
again.
Yeah, I feel like flowers come up like often enough that you don't actually need to worry about like saving some. They just come up during the ultimate. and you're fine.
So Dozer, like if you're speed taunting him back and he's gonna cone, if the
That
raid
was
is
his
in the
normal
center.
move speed after charge.
Okay, so like exactly, we don't have to do shit then. When he comes back, if the raid is in the center and he cones, then everyone just sidesteps the narrow part of the cone. It's not a big deal.
So you think we should, when he starts coning, freeze and make everyone else deal with it?
Just like in other words, so he charged out and he like fucking speed runs back. And then he's gonna cone almost immediately, right? That's fine. Like as long as everyone is within this kind of like tight circle, then no one is dodging at the widest part of the triangle, right? And then it's just a small sidestep, at least for right now, until we see something different.
I think.
I cannot use
So
that
if we
item
do
yet.
that, we can do like create if we charge at skull, main tank goes over there, points cone that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So everyone dies. All
Everyone
three have
else
to
is
die
in
at
mid.
once. So it'll be a DPS split because that chick just kind of runs wherever. And you'll have cleavers because Pip doesn't move. You have cone and just the ultimate to interrupt. What's Pip's ultimate?
The shield.
The shield that you need to use the flowers to break.
So we need to just leave flowers up.
This
And
one.
each debuff or each quack can only eat 2 flowers, I think, or 3 was it?
3,
Peter?
but
3.
every single Pip ultimate I've seen, she spawns flowers like
Ah,
during
okay,
it,
so we don't
it's
even
not
need to
really.
save shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm assuming we can't grip the boss, right?
There's no way.
Breathe deep
I do not have a
and
target.
die. Creeping venom.
Take debuffs out, cleanse them out of the group. So as he charges back, just aim to the side of mid.
Oh, he's gonna... Oh, where the fuck did he go? Okay, there. Oh, that's actually nicer.
Kitty's actually fast as fuck.
Now we're heading to mid with boss.
I must get
Breathe
closer.
deep.
We're gonna need to duck Arctos soon. If you can use that duck and now.
You just duck in center if you can.
Okay.
Alright, we're good. You can fuck off with your ducks.
Should be frontals again.
Oh! And die.
Dude, I love how much damage the frontal does.
You guys can't dodge it, right? It just follows.
Correct. That's the problem with moving.
Yeah.
It's just, I was sniping everyone earlier.
At least he's not doing that fucking Jaina thing when he moves.
Okay, so cone is coming soon at the side, careful.
Yeah, I like this.
I think after main tank gets their cone, just walk through the boss, off tank goes into the same exact spot.
Okay.
Charging through airwind soon.
Can we get Reel, are you fire?
No.
What are you, Frost?
Yeah.
Why was
Oh,
I
shit.
cursed with a fool such as you, Arctos?
Watch this cone.
Poison.
I need to
blue.
target something first.
Now reposition boss.
Venomous.
Make sure they're out of the group before you cleanse.
The fucking duck doesn't know where to go.
Breathe deep and
Next, ult. Or sorry, cone first. Watch cone. Watch cone, watch cone. Another cone, same spot.
venomous.
Next will be Pip Absorb, so we need a flower up. Just leave that flower up right there.
Poison blue.
Cleanse your debuff.
When they scream, I'll let them know.
And now we can clear flowers. Make sure you guys cleanse your absorb by running into flowers, or you get stunned for a long time.
Breathe deep.
I was gonna say if we could get Tarina, Rila, and or actually maybe the hunters on Erwin. Are you? Is BM cleave Millen or is it
Yeah.
LST? Oh, okay.
We are.
You are all cleavers now.
Urkdos will be next.
I mean, I feel like you
Choose
just
now anyway. So
you can just swap Arctos between Pip and Erwin.
yeah, yeah, but
Watch
there's
cone.
it's just a lot of time that we're off both.
Well, you just hit the other one, and Arctos will just cleave for both, and then we can focus him if we need.
We're gonna need to duck Urkdos soon.
Too far away.
Poison blue.
It's with this bomb. One of
Sorry,
you
yeah.
guys need to
Watch out melee.
bring your ducks to yeah.
I must get closer.
Millen is best duck boy.
Duck Knight.
Cone, okay. When you're a duck, supposedly you take way less damage, so you don't have to worry about like the frontals from the boss and stuff like that. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're falling
Running for a
behind.
duck.
Might need additional duck boys.
Yeah, let's switch Mondo, Tarina, and Rila onto Erwin.
Poison
I
blue.
wanna see how
Watch frontal soon.
catch her.
Next will be charged to Erwin.
I am out of range.
It's gotta be the best AF Boomy fight ever.
Yeah.
Charge going through Erwin.
Why was I cursed with a fool such as you are?
Cone soon. Okay.
Poison blue.
Next ult will be Pip Shield, so we can clear those far flowers. Let's ignore the pink flower. Don't eat that one yet.
Poison blue.
So go ahead and eat those big groups of flowers, but leave the one next to Urkdos up. Watch Khan.
Yeah, see, Erwin caught up really quick. That's pretty easy.
Watch Khan.
Okay. No.
Pip is gonna song soon. Make sure you cleanse next to Urkdos.
Poison blue.
Cleanse your absorb.
When they scream, I'll let them know.
It was like right now, for example. Why are you stuck tanking off of any of the other dudes?
Because I was expecting a cone, but it's not coming.
Oh, okay.
I don't have boss mods, so.
I
Got a lot of
think
flowers up triplets.
be on the boss and let us deal with the cone. If we die, it's our problem. Make it our problem. Oh yeah, Erwin caught really quick.
Let's
You
go
get this
ahead
plan?
and kill Rictos so that we can see the fail
Effect?
in rage.
Okay.
So everyone kill Rictos. Watch cons.
Are we at 16 stacks right now? There's not that many flowers though.
There's a bunch in front of the boss.
It should be 16. Is it? Does it
Like
like turn?
8 in
seems
front
a
of the
lot.
boss.
That reminds me of what was it? The pillar boss Tectus on PTR was bugged for players.
You ducks.
You duck boy on boss. Thank you. We're killing Urkdos to see the failure mechanic.
Poison blooms. Venomous strike.
Let's see how long the cast is. Okay, so we failed. There's a 15-second cast.
Kick. Someone kick.
Great, you're the kicker.
Rebirth, kick.
End
kick,
of all?
come on, kick.
Sigil.
Ducks?
3, 2, 1, go.
Polymorph. Oh, what would have happened if we polymorphed the boss during that cast?
That'd be unbelievable.
Oh, there was
He
a
could only be ducked during the...
Potentially 50%, or is that a mortal strike?
No, that's what it's in the journal. But also heroic. Probably just full health on Mythic.
Mythic is full heal, heroic is 50, normal is 30.
Oh, that would be fucking heartbreaking. So it's only his HP that went up, or did he? Let's see
Yeah,
any
it's
buffs?
just like a cancel heal.
They heal if you don't kill them in 15 seconds of each other.
Oh, if you fail during Airwind's constricting, if you fail the charge creep, Urkdos spam cast charge. So if you fail, it's not a big deal. Well, it's a big deal.
I mean, it's a lot of raid damage during a lot of raid damage.
It's a big deal, but it's not like instant despair. Like Sledge Fist when you would miss.
In what you said? As a Destro?
No, I was just asking what. I don't have a fucking meter, so I had no clue what spec you were, and couldn't click on you for some reason. Every time I go to inspect you, it fails.
He is AF.
There you go. He is AF. No, he's Destra.
I swapped to Destro because I think you said.
Oh no, I just wanted to see. We were gonna line up for Havoc, but
Serena, do
AF is
whatever
way
you
better
want.
for this. Yeah, do
Rebuff?
whatever
Yeah,
you
I
want.
was gonna test everything. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Be
that's
that
pretty
Jane buff.
terrible.
Even Demo?
No, not really.
Everything, only the 2
No.
specs.
3, 2.
There's only ever two.
Does make the Konar problem and just tank always either on Pip or Airwin. Everyone always cleave off Urkdos. So it will either be cleaving on Pip or cleaving on Airwin after the charges. Just want to see. That should take care of the DPS brainlessly.
Creeping venom.
Debus out, then cleanse them.
Savage charge.
Breathe deep and
Oh, I
die.
guess I should
Bring
be
back to
cleansing.
Airwin or something? Oh, yeah.
Watch Phantom.
Isn't this exciting? Creeping venom.
We're gonna need a Duck Boy soon for Urkdos.
Poison blue.
Endless rage.
Lynn's got it.
Cleanse, good.
Too far away.
Watch Cone. Urkdos is going to Pip.
Poison blue.
Next will be charge into Airwind.
Venomous. Isn't this
Duck Boys try to clear mid. Good.
Savage charge.
And from here we on Urkdos and we swap cleave to Airwin. Goes back to Pip anyway. Well, fuck you, Urkdos.
Watch second Cone.
I think like Crate can tank him on the way back. I mean, taunt him on the way back, yeah? Or do you have a?
There's no
swap
reason
mechanic?
to.
He's got his Nikes on.
Savage
Like that move speed is
No, I meant
baseline.
to swap DPS half and half Pip, half and half
Out of my
Erwin.
way,
So right now we're just all
blundering.
splitting Pip.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, like there you can just stay and cleave Erwin.
Poison blue.
They're pretty easy to balance.
Creeping the
So I think we get one more charge and then the Pip shield. So leave that flower in mid up. Leave that one up. And then bring the boss towards mid, towards Pip crate. Watch these cones.
venomous.
So leave the flowers under Rictos. Shield is coming up soon.
Poison blue.
Drop your shield quick. Good.
Shield is only a problem if it like expires, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she always spawns more flowers.
Yeah,
Tarina,
like,
clear your
finish
shield.
shield.
Tarina, clear your shield. Get in the flower. Get out of the flower.
Rictos is a bit too far ahead, so swap to the off target from now on.
That's fine.
Venomous.
Need to pass these ducks.
Yeah.
Clear ducks in mid and cleave people that are trying to get cleaved by you.
You do it, Trina. You can press the second button.
Breathe deep and die.
Careful with frontal at Erwin here.
You should be on Erwin now, cleaving Urtos. Main target on Erwin.
Creeping.
Yeah, the flowers mostly. Just three on the opposite
Flowers
side.
on
That's
this
a little too
side,
far.
yeah.
Poison blue.
We need a duck on Rictos. New ducks are coming out soon. Might need a Hellstone if you get low here. Be a little careful. Alright, melee careful, don't get ducked. Alright, fuck off with your other ducks.
Watch funnels probably soon.
Aiming
Probably
a circle
wanna-
here.
Breathe deep and die.
Make sure you're targeting the not Urtos.
Creeping the
Next ability will be charge into Erwin. You can step boss towards Erwin crate. Erwin. Careful with this charge, guys, if you have debuff.
and die.
We'll reposition after this cone.
Creeping.
Oh, she just like fucked off.
They can take
We're
you.
getting charge here.
So she does her furthest opposite of room leaps only during
Out of my
for her
way,
ultimate.
blundering oaf.
Otherwise she's doing like little leaps.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, so her ultimate is going each time it's been just opposite of room for Urtos.
Oh, you don't want to not hear it goes at all. Dude.
Yeah, don't at this point we're just
Gonna keep
full
spreading.
Creeping the
Full on Erwin and Pip here, including melee.
poison.
I can't do like any wigglage to move Erwin. Oh, I
No,
can
you
a
can
little
just
bit.
put going down
Some-
about even.
Venomous.
I was expecting her to be like Jaina, but she's not.
Erwin fucked off again. So melee, just stay on Pip. Do
You need to
200
cleanse
on
your shield here. There should be
Pip,
new
100
flowers.
And casters on Erwin. So reload Tarina, Millen on Erwin.
Here you do that.
Shadow if he's on.
Does anyone want to try anything else, or do we kill?
There's really nothing. So there's no movement needs. Like there's no positioning. There's no grip needs.
How
No
do they
ganking
jump?
needs.
I'm kind of
Create
confused.
taunt.
Like
It-
how does Pip and Erwin jump? They jump
Pip
to
doesn't
Lily?
fully jump. But Pip does move.
Using
That's
a
what I was gonna
personal
tell
crate.
you.
Hip likes the middle.
But he's not always in the exact same middle, right? So like he moves after a polymorph bomb.
It might be
Blink.
good
There
to
we go.
like.
It's just a blink, and he just literally blinks. Like he doesn't blink to a target. He just
Little
changes
more on Pip melee. Watch this charge if you have debuff. We're getting cones here. I'm aiming towards mid.
Can you move Urkus away from Erwin and see if you can keep her still?
That's so what I was telling you is when we were tanking her really far
All
away.
on Urktos and Pip.
Can we Ursoc the lip?
I doubt that.
We need to duck Urktos. All on Urktos and Pip here.
What happens first? I mean, we should just heal and help.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Kill Urktos and Pip.
The council stands. I cannot fall.
Full on Pip. Kill Pip, 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 Pip. Nice.
Yeah, so at the end there, Erwin like jumped to Urktos, so it's not away from him.
She jumped. She
We'll
jumped
just have to watch
away
the
on her
replay.
ultimate only, I think, or was that her ultimate and she jumped
Well,
at him?
she jumped across the room, but Urktos was across the room, so she jumped to him. Like wasn't away from him.
For the ultimate, you're saying?
I don't know if the ultimate was casting.
Okay, that's
but
what
she
I'm
did
saying.
jump all the way across the
She
room.
jumps wherever she wants but for the ultimate, she's always gone opposite of where we were with Arctos. I don't know if that's just coincidence, but we'll watch our replays. When we were far, far, far away, Rila, the only thing we saw is that she was just doing smaller leaps. But
I mean, she might have been bugged because she wasn't hitting people.
And then Pip does move. I mean, he blinks, but he just seems to prefer center of room. So I think just the tanking there is you were doing like just glued to Pip, but after a charge, like you can if he's charging through Erwin, then you just swap to Erwin and then just ping back and forth.
Yeah, it seemed very natural to just like look at boss HPs, stay at Erwin until she leaps away after charge, and then go back to Pip.
Well, like we had to correct at the end, but in a normal setting we shouldn't have to correct. Yeah, there's nothing to this boss. That's kind of disappointing. There's nothing to grip. There's nothing to immune.
What do you mean?
What do you
Killing
mean?
gets to be a duck boil fight.
Are we supposed to have more people soak, like group soak?
The charge, yeah.
Yeah.
You do like half and
for the
half.
charge, yeah. In heroic, it's just not punishing.
Seems very undertuned for PTR.
Like I got killed by the earthquake after he finished the charge.
So the last pull too, like 2 or 3 people that died was from the same thing. We just control that in a normal raid.
I don't know. This is a better council fight than they've done in a while, I think.
Yeah, it's like they didn't do the thing where each boss has 20 mechanics. Like each boss has 2 mechanics, and they're like interesting.
They have this little dude here that looks like the dragon from How to Kill Your Dragon.
How to kill your dragon? What?
How to train your dragon? Holy
Ew,
shit!
dude.
Look! Oh no, it's not. Damn it! It's just ugly.
I mean, the new dragon that we get does look like it in some of the skins.
Yeah, the one that we kill.
I mean, maybe if Jan rams it into the ground at full speed.
I'm wondering after the rework, I have to throw glaives, I think. And it seems like a 2-target boss fight for me.
Yeah, that fight is just gonna be all cleave. So that's like the first fight we were in was long ST with sudden burst ads. Wait, what the fuck was the first fight again? Just blanked yesterday.
The tree.
Tree, yeah. So it's exactly like the fight in Mythic Plus. And then the fight after that was
Single target.
your single target, and then this one is
Well, with the spears, but
yeah, but the spears didn't matter. The spears were gone so fast it was irrelevant.
yeah.
Like the natural cleave will kill it that people have. So then this fight is pure 2-target cleave, which isn't bad. And actually, for some people, it's just pure fucking cleave to stay in
Yeah,
charge.
Umi, dude.
We
Just
got 3
anyone,
phases, which is nice.
Umi, F, yeah.
Anyone live log that?
Yes.
Mine should be going. Why do you answer so fast, John?
Because you're always logging. It's your
I'm
OCD.
always forgetting
Dozer is
to log.
definitely not always
Yeah,
logging.
dude.
It's either you or Rela. One of you two are always.
I haven't logged in like 4 years, unless Dozer's asked me to, okay?
Every time someone asks you, it's always you.
Yeah, I feel like the
Posted it
big
in general
change
voice.
in Mythic is probably going to be having to clean out those flowers really fast. But I feel like we could clean those like really fast if you actually coordinated it.
You would
Yeah.
coordinate deliberate ducks, right? Like that's obviously intentional there because it's like, okay, sure, you accidentally splash your duck friends, but that's not the hardest mechanic to counter, so they want you to actually.
Oh yeah, I mean if you do it right,
Force.
you only have to be a duck for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there
Like,
a
you
duck
can duck a
costume
group,
that Melon can
clear,
use
and-
outside of raid?
Darpy.
Yeah, to prepare himself.
What's the added mythic mechanic?
You get 2 ults at a time.
At the same time? Okay. So you only interrupt one and deal with the other, or? So you would
You
always
have to
interrupt
interrupt
hers.
both, or you wipe.
How do you interrupt? Well, the shield is just you just purge it off. You don't do it with the charge. Or rather, you damage it off.
Yeah, the only
Damage off shield,
problem.
Do the charge. You have to.
You can't charge.
You probably
it from
have to
both, I mean.
charge Airwind and then duck Ursoc. Maybe he.
No, it's the other way I think, because he doesn't.
Yeah, I
he didn't
think
charge
you
when he was
first.
enraged.
Insta duck him so you don't
Yeah, I'm
die.
just wondering if he has like, you know how you press army and you run around now. I wonder if it's gonna be like that with his enrage. If it just does stuff and he does other stuff at the same time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, it's probably duck him and then charge him.
Yeah, duck him.
Fucking duck him.
Problem is, how long is that stun that he was getting when he was ducked?
Ooh, 2-3 seconds.
Oh, okay, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's probably duck into charge, so.
Yeah, just raid CD.
Wait, I don't have polymorph duck on the PTR.
You fucked up.
Yeah.
That's just been implemented now. That wasn't a thing before.
No, polymorph duck was a thing I think with Dragonflight.
Oh, you're just saying you don't have it on.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore for some reason.
Hate seeing that being spammable. Holy shit.
Alright, next boss. Next boss is interesting. You like soak the tank meteor, then you get a shield. Oh, you don't get a shield on Rock. You soak the tank meteor, you get a dot, you shoot out balls at the end of your dot. And then in phase 2, he takes your soak debuff, shoots out missiles that you have to soak, and then you do bonus dam, if you soak those.
And are we bugged? The teleporter won't take us anywhere.
Next boss isn't started
So
yet.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't even take us back to where we were before.
What is that? How to kill your dragon.
Into the Ursoc room.
Oh, I see, you guys are over there.
Yeah, maybe it's because we killed them.
Yeah, sometimes it bugs the. I mean, that's why sometimes we just don't kill it, because sometimes it bugs the raid instance. Gotta get this free loot, you know?
Doze, how good does the brew set seem?
I don't know, I suck at the game, so I don't notice. the like Celestial Brew giving you a stagger shield. Makes no sense.
Serena, can you
Yeah.
if you get like bugged away, can you throw a closet down? Not right now, when the next bus is up.
Yes.
We can all just port out and come back.
Just stand next to the guy until the next boss.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. It's actually 3 of us here.
It's crazy how popular Blazon has become. Everyone's in PTR raid test talking about Blazon in general chat, watching him while they raid test.
Wait, say it again?
Blazon is popular enough for people to be raid testing while watching Blazon and shitposting in raid test general chat to him.
I don't know that popular is the right word.
You're right, that's probably just all PC that killed the boss and now they have nothing to do. He started a war when he said that Dippin couldn't carry them to a Sark kill.
I mean, that's true.
Um,
That is too big a job for Dippin.
the that raid on Tuesday that they rage quit, like rage braked. When Blazon actually raid led a pull, you know when you like give me shit and you're like, sit up, stop being a bitch. And I do it and then all of a sudden everything's better.
Yeah?
Blazon did that one pull and they actually like did well. And then he got demoralized and went back to like sulking.
And then they quit.
Yeah, and that's when Dippin was like, I can raid lead you guys to victory. I see it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Dippin from PC has been raiding with Ghost Gaming?
Went there for the memes.
No, they sit in PC Discord watching Blazon stream.
I thought he was in their one of their like pugs or something, or like wasn't that like thing?
Probably.
Both dudes have issues.
They're meant for each other.
I require a target.
And now they've been giving him shit for posting tier list TikToks and shit. He's just trying to hustle.
It's 15 minutes won't last forever. He's got to cash in.
What's up?
Go, go.
Is it single target shit?
I believe so, yeah. This room is too red. Kicker would hate this.
Dude, every room is actually just this circle, but a different color.
You're right. Jan, Trina?
Yeah. Smolderon. But a name.
On these.
I think we need to go around the edge crate, but we'll see. So I'm gonna pull to triangle on pull.
Does he have any frontal shit?
He has the
4,
meteor, which I
3,
think we need to
2, 1.
not get hit by each other's, but I don't know. There's not many mechanics, so it's kind of cryptic as to how they're gonna look.
I see.
So let's have melee soak the first meteor and see how it goes.
Oh, it's
So
little
this is
tiny
melee
circles back
soak.
again.
And then you move out with your debuff.
Oh god.
Oh, fun.
So those waves come from people who had soaked, I believe. Oh, and crate,
They're
after
from
you
those
get the meteor, you have a bomb that you need to take out.
Okay, I see.
Move forward with boss.
How far do those grow?
I think that's it.
Should probably take this to edge of room then. So who's soaking? Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, they just go on people.
Yeah, I set the first.
Sid, I wanted
meteor.
to see if he could, if he was fine. It's not fine.
This animation is horrible though for dodging them.
Yeah, the circles are so hard to see.
Bet you
So
the guy who
this
made
is
small
Mario
red.
to
did this.
whoever soaked, you're gonna drop balls that other people can soak for damage. So I think we need to step away. So you see these fireballs? Those give you 20% DPS.
Oh, that definitely doesn't.
What
oh, these are
fireball?
donuts.
Shit.
These are donuts. Okay.
Taking damage though.
Can you only soak your own balls?
I did not see any balls.
There were no balls, so only you were seeing
Oh,
balls.
okay.
I speed some out and grab them.
Oh. Flee.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. These rings are donuts. They're
Oh,
damage donuts.
We need to make sure it's clear in the middle because he had a safe spot underneath him, but it was full of fire.
Yeah, okay. So, if you guys all want to soak this meteor if you don't have debuff. Okay, we died. I think we need to go again. Go ahead and wipe it up. So we'll do, let's do group 2 and 4 on first meteor. I'll just type it out. I'll just type it. 1 and 3 on first meteor. Yeah, I believe the way the journal read, that's the soft enrage is the puddles like Ragnarok's.
I need to target something first.
Let me try one more time because I had the debuff.
Yeah, I just want everyone to see the balls. So groups 1 and 3,
Oh,
so
I
first
see.
meteor, 2 and 4, second meteor.
Oh yeah, then never mind. Let's not do any solo.
And then the thing that drops the puddles. It's just the geysers. So were those baited on players, Millen? Like without a debuff, just out there, or were they behind the boss?
What?
Those puddles that dropped, the geysers?
I think they're random. I didn't see any pattern. Oh, I just looked at. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Alright, recheck your groups. 1 and 3 first meteor, 2 and 4 second.
Group 3 is the best, man.
3, 2, 1.
Never see it again.
See if Turtle deflects the brand. So first meteor soon.
I feel like it might not be a good idea to be beside each other.
It's hard to replan the meteors as well, right? Because like,
So this is geysers. kind of seems like it's around players. So go move deep here, create, so that we have like big patches of puddles in the safe spot in the puddles.
Okay, does it clear after each phase?
No.
But maybe we're only getting one chunk per phase.
We're phasing here.
It is not ready.
So if you did soak a meteor, you'll have balls that you can soak. Those give you damage.
Are they up now or
They spawn now.
see any still?
They do not refresh duration, so just soak them all and blast.
Wait, there were like 5 balls and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's personal balls.
No, but like I thought they'd spawn the whole time or something.
And in the center, it's either center or far out that you go for.
It's
that
when
one.
your brand is cleansed, is when your balls spawn.
I think you soak the meteor first and then you spread with the small circles. So like even if you get a small circle, just soak the meteor. Get in, get in.
1 and 3 in.
So work like that.
Soak,
You go in
and then
even if you
run.
have.
Yeah, and then you
the
spread
thing?
here. Then you spread here, and then it goes off late.
Then bait geysers. Try to be on edge, don't be in mid. Yeah, it's baited on players. That's good.
So, yeah,
2 and
just a
4
handful.
get in.
Yeah, come in, get into boss soak first. And then you spread with your small circles. Soak first, then spread.
Bait geysers. Good. Moving to mid here.
And we're out of room.
Getting knocked. Collect your balls. So you don't want to be too close to boss during that knock, because your balls will be too close to him. Do you remember what the rules were on whatever that ring boss was?
Sec boss?
Like, what we said in comms? Did we say like in, out for close to boss or something?
I mean, Fate Scribe?
I don't remember.
Fatescribe didn't have a mechanic like that, I don't think.
You're talking Aldir, Sec boss, yeah?
Nah, he just said ring boss.
I think so. This is 1-3. See ya. Did you turtle? Did it pierce your turtle or no?
When I blocked in it, it did not do damage to me, but I still got the shield and the debuff.
Okay. Alright, so it's... We get Meteor 1, then you spread with your debuffs while baiting geysers. So if you don't have debuff and you're not soaking, you should be on the edge. Melee, always try to be on edge side of boss.
Did we just hard stack the raid? This shit.
I think so. I don't know if the circles pulse AoE. Let me see.
Which one?
The ones we spread for after soaking meteor. Like, are they ticking AoE before they go off to other people around you?
No, we still spread those, right? But then can we get back in and hard stack
Yes.
for the bait?
Yeah.
The little circles do pulse daily.
Okay. So I'll put triangle on Millen. So it's in for soak, spread debuffs, then stack on Millen near edge for geyser puddles.
The geysers coming off of the people that have the small circle, or are they?
Yes.
Sorry, not the. Oh, okay.
No.
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 Geysers are baited on people during the boss's geyser cast.
Oh,
The
sorry.
waves come from the people with the circles.
4,
I don't know why they made the waves have an animation that looks like a geyser.
1.
Yeah.
Hey, though, if you can roar every other soak. Try to do that, please.
So team 1 in.
Soak first, then spread. Roar side of this. And spread the small circles and then come to triangle player.
Bait geysers. Bait, 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 bait. Bait, 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 bait.
Triangle
Your
player.
geysers. Go.
Asking them to move during the.
Oh, these no, this is like a
Tornadoes.
grid. You can't stack them.
Okay.
It's still
So it's
it's
like
still
no
better,
theory,
but yeah.
Team 2 in. Team 2 in.
Just try to stack your triangle player after dodging. Still want them close. Oh, I guess it happens during the spread.
It's
I got
actually
one
it's,
running
so
out.
it's
I think it's
nicer
behind the
if
boss.
you're- If you,
No,
it's nicer if you're
pretty
at
sure
the
it's on
exact edge, the ledge of the room for those tornadoes, because then you're only dodging half the tornadoes. Ones that go
Collect
forward.
your balls.
Just can't go as far out as I did.
Make sure none of your balls get to the boss. We had a lot get to the boss. Oh god.
Mystery.
Oh, dreams here.
Okay, we'll do
Bring back to the
the
edge.
same deal. Team 1,
Soak
give the
first.
boss.
Soak first, then spread with your circles. Try to roar this. And try to be near the king. I don't think it's okay.
Bait geysers on edge. Bait, bait,
That
bait,
item
bait.
is still recharging.
Then we move up. That includes you, Crate, main tank.
Yeah, okay.
And then
First-
I think on your leap out,
Yeah, that's what this
you
puddle is.
get one as well.
And so
Maybe that one can be stacked.
Let's see when this. Yeah, so for this, for your geysers, Crate, you're gonna have to leap like behind us to old puddles, I think.
yeah, the second geysers happen a lot quicker.
Makes sense.
I've made a discovery.
Oh yeah?
The lava waves spawn like depending on where you're facing. So if you're facing away from like the boss, it'll never hit the boss.
Does it just shoot out one or is it multiple?
It's just at 3, so 1 shoots in front of you and 2 shoots out like
Are
on
you
your
talking about the
flanks.
tornado?
Yeah.
Yes, the tornado.
So do you
things.
want to just have people look at mid? Is that good enough?
Well,
You want to look away from where you want the safe spot to be.
Right.
I was telling you, Dozer, is that if everyone who's gonna shoot this out is on the edge here, you don't send almost any into
What I'm
the
saying,
arena.
what Jelly is saying, is if you're like not on the edge, like right here looking at mid, you'll shoot like this and safe spot will be on the edge behind me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what
Like
I'm
if
trying to tell
everyone
you is if you do what you just said right there, right, you're only shooting one. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The others go off into
Left and right.
wherever I was facing a position, my 2 went straight back into the lava and only 1 shot out into the arena.
Yes. Like this.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, that was good on packing in. There might be some weird
4,
geometry with where we
2,
bring the boss on
1.
pull for those geysers, the first geysers. I think after this one we'll change it up a little bit. Team 1 move in.
Subverts and spread.
Bait geysers.
You don't like to go around the edge.
Team 2 in.
It's more like there's no reason not to. You can just like right here.
And bait geysers. moving to mid here. Create, we can taunt during the meteor.
Okay. Oh, that's actually very good.
Collect your balls. Res
I cannot
jelly.
use that item yet.
Do we have one?
Oh.
Nope.
No. I need to turn on my
Just go.
res timer. Go ahead and die.
Wait, is this a different fire pattern?
In terms of the puddles, or?
I thought before they were altering rings. I thought they were in out and out,
No,
but
they
those ones
weren't.
were layered.
I do not have a target.
Has anybody tested how big the hitbox is for the circles in the intermission? Like, could I be in the most inner circle and still grab my balls before it hits the boss?
I'll try that. He leaps to mid and then knocks, right? He doesn't knock and then leap to mid. Like the knock is from the center of the room.
I have not noticed the knock.
Me either.
Okay.
The circles, the orbs do spawn kind of in a ring around you though, so if you're near the boss, you might get them on both sides of him.
Team 1 in. You can send your immunes on this first one. Your personals.
Expect small circles, then come in the stack.
Bait geysers. Bait, 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 bait. Not a great bait. Just get through, get through, get through, get through. Crate up. Team 2 in. Like I went a lot of room behind him for this portion. Because we need people to spread.
I know, the pedals are bad.
So I was right under boss, and that's a little sketchy. So as long as you're like at the edge of this first ring, you're chilling. Oh, it's a gross one.
So I soaked both the meteors there. You do not get to Diugas, so pad out the window.
Oh, like you don't get 10 balls instead of
No.
the 5.
Well, I didn't live to get the balls, but I only had one stack of the brand new buff.
Yeah, okay. Team 1 in. So this is at 1:50. So if we have... what's the priest thing? The personals thing? We can use 2-minute personals again.
I'm just wondering if we hold CDs for the ball phase on the second set. What time did it happen? Is it 1 minute?
It was around 1:30. I'll check after this. This is bait geysers. Wild spread. Oh, beautiful bait. You can try being close to boss to see how far it knocks you.
It's nice, keeps you pretty much in. Balls
So
definitely
it'll be-
spawn closer, so you want to be careful.
Wondering if the knock will be worse on Mythic.
Oh my god, the delay is really
The like spawning one
disorienting,
is
yeah.
scary. Yeah. Alright, let's wipe it up.
So like the way we were doing the small circles and then the baits are, if we time that, we'll always have them on the edge, which will be nice.
Yeah, the puddles though, they don't get very close to the edge. Like the closest they can spawn to the edge is this sort of
Oh, but
second
it's
from
close
inner
enough.
ring. Yeah, I
It's
know.
close
Just
enough.
saying.
It's close to like what we had earlier, which was like a bunch right around the boss and shit.
It seems like there's always like a little safe spot right around the edge you can run around. I don't know if that's useful, but
Alright, so it looks like the deaths are when your personals are falling and you're getting hit by the waves for most people.
Raid that's
Can we-
doing the waves from the edge. Like, you see where Dream is right now, or Kraid is right now rather? Like, if everyone is here but one person like just goes here, it just fucks everyone. So it's something that at least for a raid group, we either, as in Blur group, we
Do you
we
want
have
to do
it
like,
personally.
if you don't have the wave debuff, be on the edge, but if you
No, because the whole point is that by throwing 2 off, like, you give anyone that's still DPSing less to have to dodge, right? Talking about like the tornadoes.
so
It's just
debuff
everyone is
people
fine, just someone, yeah, like we just need to be
on
like,
edge and then everyone else just like on the
Yep.
second row of puddle drops.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, and once the waves go, you can still bait the
Can
puddle, no
we-
problem.
can we try just stacking the circles? They don't do that much taking damage.
Yep, we can do that too.
Are you sure?
Well, let's
It
just
says
hope it's for
45k.
heroic, it won't. I guess.
You can do one without and then one with barrier.
Like
Yeah.
they only take every 2 seconds, so just at the end, kind of.
Team 1 in. After you soak, we'll stack the circles behind boss.
Just stack with circles
Stack
and use
circles
defensive.
behind boss. Did you guys get hit by your own
Yeah,
wave as well, or no?
No, we only got hit by other people's that weren't in the suck. And actually, I waited to see if we could live the puddle pop. I just was
Team
curious.
2 in and try to do the same thing.
I think we need to check. Have anybody ever got 2 sets of circles?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the puddles are always alternating.
Yeah.
So
Since
I
it'll
don't,
hard to assign teams.
yeah, it should be determined by if you get the circle or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a weak aura.
No.
That's not a
Don't need one.
Circle boys stay out, everyone else soak.
If you
Yeah.
jump during the knock, he fucking flames you.
Just go down there. You're just dead.
Alright, stand in the rings. Alright, so
Alright,
we'll do
Jelly.
that. If you have debuff, stay out of meteor. If you don't, get in meteor. Period.
Came in at the end of that, we may be saying the same thing. Are you gonna say that the people that soak are just the people that don't have the little circle around them?
Yeah.
Just alternates? Yeah, 100%.
Just be aware that sometimes Dozer might have one.
Yeah, but it's just us ticking on everyone. So
In
you
this-
can just
We're in the center, so as long as you don't stand in the direct center of it.
rebuff. I'll pull right away.
Keep it hosting.
I feel like you could deal with the waves if you just put like a marker like 10 yards out of melee and then everybody just points at it. And you kind of don't stand like in an arc.
Like, literally don't
Right.
have to overthink it. The easiest way to deal with wave is to send half your wave off the edge of the room or to the wall. That's just always
If you
the...
don't
No
have
circles.
circle, get to the tank. If you do not have debuff, so
Yeah, this is huge burn.
bait geyser, edge. Move up. If you didn't soak the first one, you're soaking this one.
I think if all the circles go on the edge and look right at mid, so you're all on the edge and you have an arc, you won't hit each other.
Are we stacking? Are we stacking?
No.
Stacking a million.
Bait geyser.
Million, like, we don't overlap our shit. It's just getting hit by anyone else's.
Yeah,
Just going
it's
out and
taking
stacking
damage.
together is not that bad.
Yeah, I like pointing to mid. It just makes it easier for, like, you don't have to ever think about them because they only go in one place.
Everybody points them in, then you just step forward so you don't get hit by the shit on your side. Wait, what?
This phase awkwardly timed with CDs.
Yeah, it's like 110.
Oh. Tato says
Probably
he
gonna
might
be-
see a storm is going on.
It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes. Go on
Soaking if
full
you don't have a
2
circle.
minutes.
Try to bait in that open spot if you can.
Tree. See, look.
Let's go again.
So yeah, you're probably gonna get 2-3 minutes on this fight, and 2 minutes if you do 2 minutes on pull, 3 minutes on first amp.
So you tick all 3 in that stack.
When's Lust? First amp, I guess.
I think it'd be second amp, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh, is that when
3
2 and
minutes
3s line up?
be up and yeah, I don't know.
I mean, first amp is terrible because nothing's up, and you'd just be holding everybody for a minute.
I see, yeah.
Well, if you're holding 3 minutes for first amp, then it might push everything into first amp. But if it's
How
like
long are the phases?
it's like 110 per phase, and we'll, based on his HP, we'll probably get either 3 or 4.
I mean, we know the first one was 110. It might not stay like that.
It was pretty similar on the 2 minute whatever one. Because he starts to fight at 0 energy.
Oh, right, okay.
Move in if you don't have debuff.
Try to bait.
Bait geyser.
Getting edge.
It's a bad bait. Fucking reloaded.
Hey, there was a priest there with me.
Useless.
Doesn't excuse you. Second soak soon.
Circle's the edge.
Bait geyser as well.
Get the boss closer to the edge.
Yeah, I feel like you just, like, you keep the boss moving forward, and the circle people go a little bit back, and then the sub people go a little bit forward.
Well, my thought is I want melee to be baiting over here, you see where I am?
Yeah.
Like to fill in the in-between spot. Because we can use this entire spot over here on the first 2 geysers, and then just use the rest of the room for the rest of the fight.
Does it never despawn? It despawns after this intermission, right? So you don't need
No, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, it's still up?
Yeah, I think that's the de facto enrage, just filling the room up.
Oh yeah, usually, but it's a little weird because they won't stack.
No, that's what ensures it isn't a rage, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they know exactly when the room will fill.
Soak if you don't have debuff. Wondering if we should... I kind of want to swap there if we have debuff crate, but that seems too complicated and too quick.
Yeah, it's like I don't think we can do
geysers?
that consistently. It's 2 seconds in between.
Fucking reload, man. Are you gonna blame the priest that time?
No, the priest is dead already.
I didn't see no angel.
Second soakers.
What is Brand of Damnation? I got it while soaking.
That's from soaking the meteor. And that's what gives you balls in intermission.
Does it do
The
damage?
second meteor, I think, helps the personal damage was a little higher. What's why is the second meteor higher than the first? Are we just taking like the leftover dots?
The second meteor overlaps with flame waves hitting the raid and us beating geysers. So like we're all trying to bait geysers, but it's causing us to take extra damage from not correctly aiming or stacking the waves. The circle debuff. Yeah, but every pool the boss has gotten like a dozen orbs. I don't know
in the
who's
first one?
not picking up their orbs.
Who wouldn't
Yeah.
get their orbs? It's free damage.
Yeah, every single pool it's been like that.
Oh, there's probably people not on Discord. I'll ensure everyone's 60.
4,
Rebuff.
3, 2.
Mage who doesn't
1.
bait.
What are you talking about? I baited every time, just not where you wanted.
You're right. Soak if you don't have debuff.
Bing.
Bait geyser. Good. Get ready to soak if you didn't get the first one. You're baiting geyser, watching waves here. And we're phasing. You can step towards mid during this.
We get you.
Collect your balls.
You probably want to mute one, right? And get it late to refresh.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't refresh.
Okay.
Are we getting any stacks from ball eating?
We're at 2, so a lot better than we have been. Soak if you don't have debuff. Bait geysers. And move.
I'm so used to the angels being dream.
That is dream. Oh, it's not dream.
Oh, is that
Nah,
dream?
Dream is already did.
Second 6. Geysers. In transition. Moving to mid here.
What killed the first cluster of people?
You mean dream? Collect your balls.
Where are they? Oh, I must have missed.
On my first death, how did I take the full soak? Not sure.
That damage is from soaking the first and the second, I think?
Yeah.
Because you took 2 million.
Oh, okay.
You can only soak one meteor.
One.
Only supposed to soak the meteor when you don't have the ring.
I didn't get the ring both times, I think, so that's why I soaked both.
Oh, that's interesting. Just go ahead and die.
Alright, huh.
I just turned off my brain, I was like, no circle soak.
So this Searing Aftermath, In the book, it says it only applies to the primary target.
Yeah, that's the tank explosion after we get hit by the meteor.
Is the big circle on the ground?
It's the... No. The circles on the ground are after your little circles pop. That's what those are. I think.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's not related to the little circles. I think it's people who soaked, but we're not the tank.
Yeah, it's weird because
Oh yeah, that's the heal absorb into
Yeah.
dropping your puddles. You're right. After you soak meteor.
so that's a hidden.
Yeah, it's
absorption,
cauterizing
okay.
wound, cauterizing wound, and then cauterize explosion is when the wound gets healed off.
And you just have to step out of it. It doesn't do any ticking from what it looks like.
It will kill you though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
First soak.
Waiting.
8. Careful with that circle. Good. Remember to dodge waves during this next one.
Rest.
Get ready to soak. Bait geysers and watch the waves. Then head to mid. Make sure you collect your balls. Try to remember if you had gotten the first set of debuffs, and if you get this one.
It's off right.
For soak-in. Bait geysers. Second soak.
Big
Bait
guys.
geysers. And you can head to mid. Okay, is there anything you guys want to change with how we're dealing with the waves? Because that's where a lot of our deaths are coming from, especially during that second set. Should we spread more for the bait?
I
So
feel like
can
we
have
just have everyone pointing at mid, like and with their back off. That makes it a lot cleaner.
Okay.
People are going to the edge, but then they're just pointing everywhere, so it doesn't help.
It seems like the first geysers in each set we can do super clean, and it's okay if the second set is a little dirty.
Yeah.
As long as we live.
Is it feasible to stack like 2 or 3, like a few clumps? As we just are doing a
Yeah.
huge line of them.
Especially if you only take the last tick, it's definitely feasible. But I don't know about
It
my
is
take.
not ready yet.
Let's go ahead and wipe it up. So let's try for the second soak. second bait. Just spread a bit more. You can be a little bit greedier towards mid, where we had dropped the first set of puddles. And it's okay if you fan out a bit more because we can pack them in for the next first set that is easy. So for each easy set, if we have gaps, Rila and the hunters, try to bait in those gaps. Let's buff up.
Four, three, two, one.
First soak. Get in if you don't have debuff. Bait. Let's get a good bait on this one. Good. So get ready to soak the second if you missed the first. And you can be a little bit more dirty with this next spread. So just be a little dirty here, it's okay. Boss is coming to mid, so get through. Alright, that's a lot better. Make sure you collect your balls. Out.
So you just perma get the 3% damage now?
It's no duration, no.
Yeah. So on this first one, we can pack in this big gap that we have. First soak, move in.
Go boss a little.
Wait, what just killed me?
Second, soaks in, move up.
A flame wing?
Second soak. And bait, it can be a dirty bait. Then to mid. I almost called out there. It's so hard to see what it's that particular one.
Yeah. They really have to make everything orange.
Is it ever the same one twice, or is it always you can go into one that is just about to pop?
I think what you said is correct. You can go into the one after it pops. I'm not sure though. Because I know we have had, no, I don't think so. Because we've had second ring into double middle ring. I think. Not sure. Alright, so that was a lot better at the beginning of the fight. Let's try to continue that.
Okay, I'm good.
think that the third overall soak is just a little too far from the old fire.
Okay, so the first soak, round 2, I won't go as far away.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Read the buff.
2, 1.
Then crate. I've been tucking to try to make it easier for people to get in.
It's okay.
Is that a problem, melee, or is that fine?
Stacking, baiting.
What spawns the bigger circles does?
Healing off the heal absorb from soaking the meteor.
So like, yeah, I'll look at that
Second
again.
soak soon. Move in. Let's just die quick. Wipe it up. Does the lava hurt outside?
Really?
Can we do some altar jump off to drop your puddle into altar back? Jeez.
The puddle you jump drop doesn't do anything. There's not really a point.
During geyser.
The puddles will only spawn inside at specific areas. Like even if you stand on the edge, it won't spawn on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also not guaranteed to pick you.
It's like the farthest out the puddles spawn is on this ring.
Yeah, it's like a grid.
Okay.
It's like Neltharian's portals.
Yeah. Ready for another Neltharian way, Cora?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I missed the N'Zoth picture.
I cannot use that item yet.
Dude, I'm gonna make one for the roots on Gnarl Root. You're gonna have specific root assignments. First soak.
Dodging out the bait.
Whoever that DH was in front of us murdered us.
Whoever the DH was. I wonder. Second soak, move in.
Alright, don't soak twice.
I don't have a debuff, I have it right now.
Fuck, I missed the soak.
Baits, it can be dirty.
Dodging out the bait.
Then to mid. Oh god, these waves. You guys aimed perfectly at middle where I was. I love it. That's what I want to see. Out. I think that second to last ring happened twice there.
Yeah, I did. New boss here by different.
Is this better?
A little further, a little further. Yeah, I moved away from the fire.
Oh, I see.
I think this is close. Dodge and then time to get to maybe. Maybe.
That item is still recharging.
That's fine.
Get ready for second soak. And remember these baits can be dirty.
Don't soak that twice and face mag with your fire.
At the end of that, if I bring boss to edge, we might be able to milk like an extra second. I think I'll try that next go. Oh, I can't tell. Dude, this one is so bad. In.
If you can't tell, go in.
Good strat.
The overlapping fades are just really bad visually. You just have to like wait.
We have 10 minutes left. First soak.
Scroll to the edge and try face mid. Just dodge. Get the bait.
We'll have res in a minute. Second soak soon.
That item is still
You
recharging.
wanna just kill?
I don't
If we
think we're
can, but not
Oh.
sure.
Yeah, we'll run out of room on the. Oh no, he goes to middle now. It's after. It's I guess in this coming out of this intermission that we have to kill him.
I
But
think
we would save CDs for this round. I have to believe versus the ones that we just popped.
I need to target
it's like
something
if you use
first.
3 minutes on first amp, you'll have 3 minutes for this amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd also have 2 minutes pretty well there.
So it's 2 minutes on pull, second amp, and like towards the end of this one.
Really wish I could see a death log. But it's really messy. I don't know why.
And I guess here we'll just chill in mid and
Yeah, it seems like the
finish
last
whatever we
phase.
There's still a fair amount of room left. Like, we'd be able to do another intermission after this, I think.
Yeah,
To the
so I
center,
think
yeah.
it's one more
think it's-
intermission.
hard locked at 4? Let me check journal.
He's just getting more damage. He gets 10% each phase. I feel like, well, like unless we start baiting even better, it's gonna be very hard to do another intermission. He still needs
After
to
heating
In
up
normal group, we
4
wouldn't leave after this.
times, he enrages. So you get 4 of those intermissions.
We would have
period.
killed there with people alive, so that's not. I mean, it's not tuned correctly anyway. It's not going to be tuned to.
We have one more pull. We can go for it. I will try pulling boss to edge instead of to mid after bait 2 from now on. He walks really slow to mid, so it's like 2 seconds of extra damage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First soak, try hard here.
Fire to the edge, face mid.
Sung, get somewhere else, please. You're going to murder us when you do that. Ji-sung. Oh my god.
Baiting.
Second soak, get in.
Face mid circles.
Make sure you collect your balls. Out. I would have died there if I followed your rule crate, because I didn't know for sure.
I don't know what to tell you then.
First soak, move in.
Fire on the edge. Base mid. Dodge and good debate. Good bait.
Second soak, move in.
We res the.
No res.
Base mid.
Fuck, I missed it.
Try to bait best you can.
Sorry if I cut you off there. Make sure you collect your balls.
What killed that entire group? Villain, Joe, area.
Waves.
They're all hunters.
Yeah, I was gonna say being a hunter.
No. But I mean, that. Then we're missing something there?
I'm scared.
Oh, it's just
I'm
us.
dead. Okay, in.
Yeah, put
It is
the
on
Evoker in
Smolderon.
that group. Give him the AoE shit.
First soak.
Is that one where you had the little circle, Ruffy, or where you were dodging?
I dodged the peel absorb debuff and do a wave, yeah.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. So, does when you you do this thing during that after the second soak, I think it is, or was it crate? I couldn't tell who was taking the bus. Where the dudes are kind of like lined up for their little mini tornado things, and you're actually at the end of like the last dude with the circle, kind of, and then instead of like
This
moving
right here?
forward and going out, yeah, you move right back into all the tornadoes that are coming.
Yeah.
So instead of just moving forward, like you don't have to worry about the bait at that point. We're gonna bait, but you want to either stay where you're at or
I'm
take a
baiting
step
as
forward.
well.
Try to go again.
Then don't like just invert him then, but don't yoink him into the center of all the tornadoes. It just makes it harder for some of those guys that are there.
I'm a little confused. What are we talking about?
After your soak, when I taunt and I pull boss, I'm pulling it through people's tornadoes. So I need to plant and just rotate for my bait.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay, so I don't change anything, yeah.
So when we are trying to line on the edge, can the boss be closer to the edge?
You can hit him. You
Or
have no problem melee hitting
after
him.
first soak or second soak?
Like
You can melee
every
without.
You're meleeing, you just have to take one of the first steps. So like if you're ranged, don't be like on the boss, right? Like be on the outer parts, and just melee can take up to 3 like circles worth around him, and you'll hit him.
Like you can bait behind us where old fire is. That's fine for melee.
Real quick.
Talking about
Instead
the
of on the edge.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
You-
waves. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get it. You just have to get your spot early. You're trying to stay in too long and you're actually losing out on the best spots for DPS. Don't stay out. Like go to the edge, cause watch, I'll show you now.
First
So if you
soak.
go now, right, all of these spots can melee soak. And still melee hit.
Dodge fire.
I can't hit.
Cause you're too far forward. The other
Because
dude
someone
might
is
be-
in the middle.
Yeah, we'll move that better in guild group. There's like up to 4 spots around him that are safe. You can hit him.
Second soak, move in.
Or face
all
Here
mid.
he's actually too far
Pivot
away.
here.
I don't have circle.
Face mid, they diagonal step on the fire. Yeah, the boss is too far, so all this fire baited.
Yeah.
No.
So
Oh.
could technically could
It has
the
a
second,
hard stop. My god.
could the second people that get the small circles be further back where the old fire is instead of just all line up against the wall?
Yes. You
That
can
way they
also
could
use
Yeah.
you could kind of do like half on the wall, half kind of where
like
the old
on
fire.
mid side of old fire.
Yeah. That way, if some of the baits go back to the old fire, it's whatever.
Yeah, you just have to be a little careful because that's where Kratos leaping. He's leaping into the fire over
Right,
there
yeah, I've
for
seen
his
him.
tank explosion.